post goes on the inside of it. They go to it.
And it shows you dropping down inside the web on the drawing. It shows you in the actual web of the it shows you them going in between the columns.
Yeah. See, obviously they're your sockets there, they're the ones at the back there, then them ones. These are the ones for your feed passage. These.
Hi everyone, it's Jack here at Mainsgill. So thanks for tuning in again, thanks for watching the YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tell everyone about it, ring the little bell, you know, all that stuff everyone tells you. So what we're on with today is, as you can see, we have come to the current building site, so the farmyard that we're on with. So here we are, so you can see it has altered a fair bit now. So here we are, so the roof is all on now, so it's looking good now, big shed. So the roof's on, they should be coming. Well, I thought they'd have been here today, so hopefully they'll be here tomorrow, taking the nets down and the scaffolding from when they've been putting the roof on. So they'll all be to come down. So the roof's all on now, lots of skylights, because we wanted lots of skylights to make sure it's nice and bright in here, so you can see that. I can't remember what I showed you last time, what it was, but all the panels are in now. So if you see here, there's 2 panels deep at that side, and then as soon as this nets are down and scaffolding, they're going to be putting Yorkshire boarding up from like just below them up to the top, so that's going to be getting done this week. But also you can see over here, when you look, there's only 1 panel at this side, whereas there's 2 panels at that side. So why that is, there is a reason behind that. We've not just run out of panels. What that is the other side of this. I don't know if some of you will have seen this, if you've seen my videos before. If you've not, I'll tell you anyway. So this side here, the leg is a lot taller. You can see it goes past the roof, so it's 32 foot to the eaves on this side. So what that means is it's a lot taller than the next shed that's going here, and that is because going here before spring we're going to have a silage clamp built here. So that there is going to go in. So what we're doing, rather than having panels all the way up this side and panels all the way up the other side, and having somewhere where pests could go in, so like rats and mice, in this gap here, you can see it's a first steel girder, it's about 2 foot. So rather than having a big gap in here where they can go, what we are doing is we're going to put the 3 panels up that side as they are. So there you go, there's 3 panels to go up that side. And what we're going to do is we're going to fill this with stone in here, and then we're going to cap it with concrete across to there like that. So when I'm over here in my straw chopper blasting over, if it gets too far, it shouldn't do, but if it does, it'll hit them panels and slide back down like that. So we'll do that rather than having to have panels on both sides. So it's cost extra for the panels, and also, like I said, you could end up with rats in there because they like somewhere nice and warm to go and live, and we don't want them. That's the last thing you need. So that's that. So we're actually here at the minute. So there's me here, Dad here, Richard and Terry. So Richard and Terry are our builders. So they come about 15 years ago for a bacon sandwich, and they've not managed to escape yet. So here they are. So they're just with Dad there. So what we're doing is we've come through, because what we're going to be doing this next week is we're going to be putting the shuttering up, because what we're doing is where they're stood now is where the cattle will be stood to eat. So that's going to be concreted down there. There'll be gates on that side to split the pens up, and gates that way to split the pens up. So we've got all the sockets to set up. So we've just been looking at the plans, so it's very technical. We've got to make sure we get all the measurements exact, otherwise if you get one wrong at this end, they'll not fit, and none of them will fit. So you've got to get it absolutely bob on. So we've got that to do. So that's where they're stood. But also where it's higher here, so this is still to do yet, is this is going to be a raised feed passage. So rather than your cows having to lean down and try and eat from off the floor down where they're stood, this will be higher. So you'll drive up here with the tractor, come up, then level up, and drive through to the end of the shed and back out that end. So this will be higher. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to concrete this side, and this side first, get them done, get the posts set in where they need to be. Well, the sockets, you call them sockets that the posts slide into. So the sockets are a metal sleeve that goes into the floor, and then the posts slide into them to make sure it can hold them and that they can be removed if you want to remove them. So we're going to do that. So then once we've got both them sides concreted, so once we've got that side and this side concreted, this feed passage here will be to do. So this here will be raised, so we'll do this one afterwards. But also it'll just overlap onto either them slightly, just to make sure it's got the strength. So we'll be doing that as well. But as you can see, it's a good size shed. You can see there we've got the digger in, so it shows off the size of it. So it's 180 foot long by 100 foot wide, so it's not a bad size shed at all. So we've got that sorted. And then IEE, so the plans that we've just been looking at, they're from IEE, and they are going to be doing all the pens. So SNA have put the shed up, SNA Building Fabricators at Barnard Castle, they've put the shed up, they've built it, so they've made that. Local fellas just up the road, not far away, so just at Barnard Castle. And then IEE are going to be doing the pens inside, so they're all going to be pens. It's going to be split every 3 bays, so bays are like 1, 2, 3 there, so every 3 bays it's going to be split into a pen. So you get 4 pens down each side, so there'll be 8 pens in total in here. So it'll be good because I'll be able to split all my cows down. So cows and calves are going to, well, cows that are to calve are going here, so I'll be able to split down the ones that are nearest to calving, and as they get further down they'll be further away in theory, but some cows will calve earlier, but that's what the plan is. And also then I'll have some other pens, so I'll be able to move, once my cows are calved, we like to move them away, keep them separate. So we like to put them into a pen if they need to go into a pen to make sure that they suckle and they've been looked after. But then we like to have like a nursery pen when we do it lambing time. They go into there, mix with all the other cows and calves, and you can just keep an eye on them before we turn them out. So we like to do that. So we'll go and see what crack is. But we've had a look at the plans now, just making sure we're doing it right. Because like, you've got to think about everything. Before you put this concrete down, you've got to have everything right, otherwise you'll have a problem. So we're just working out where we're putting the water pipes in and where we're putting the electric in. But it's no good thinking after we got the concrete down, because nobody wants to be ripping concrete up. So we'll get it all organised, get it all ready, and we'll be away. Be alright, won't it, you two?
Very good, won't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Getting there now.
Yeah, looks alright. It's coming together.
Just a job.
Looking a good size. We'll get it bossed. Good cows. Yeah, I'll be happy, they'll be happy, I'll be happy, it'll be good.
Everybody will be happy, calving.
Ideal.
Ideal.
So that's it, we've had a look at the shed now, so we've shown you all that. So it's not looking bad, it's coming along well. But also, what I forgot to tell you is, we have also put a track in. So we've put a track, because obviously the farmyard's over there and these are just grass fields, it's coming winter now. So we've put a track all the way along and round to here so that we can actually get to the shed. So that's done now as well, so it's tidied it up, it's looking good, it's coming together well. So finally, make sure, tell everyone about it, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see how we do. Keep going. See you in a bit, bye.